welcome to the channel again. My name is Onem. I'm a project manager and a business solutions consultant. On this channel, we talk about productivity, project management, and how to leverage technology for your business. It's the end of the year, end of 2023. Can you believe it? I don't know where the time went, but I know that at the end of the year, a lot of people make New Year resolutions, and part of the New Year resolutions is to do better when it comes to your job, your career, your business, your life, and all of that. So I'm here today to talk about a few online meeting etiquette that you need to be aware of when you're attending those, power meetings for you to close those very good deals. But before I even go ahead with the list, I just want to say thank you to every single person who has subscribed to the channel, followed, commented, liked, and all of that. I'm so grateful. When I started this channel a few months ago, I think it was about 3 months ago, I didn't realize that I was going to get this much love, this much support. So I just want to say thank you and wish you the best for the year that is coming, 2024. So let's jump right into the list that I have. So if you're attending an online meeting, whether it be Zoom, Google Meet, or all of that, I feel like these are things you should be aware of because I've attended quite a few meetings myself and I've made some of these mistakes. So let's do better in 2024. The first on my list, I have my laptop here and I'm going to be going through my list. The first on the list is send meeting notice early. It's not nice for us to be receiving meeting notices on the same day that the meeting is holding. Ideally, it should come a week before if you can do so, especially if you're the host. But if it can't come early, please try to send it at least 24 hours before because people plan usually weekly for the next week. So it's also very good for you to be able to send meeting notices early. In that same respect, please, number 2, respect time zones. A lot of people that are working remotely are working with people in different geographical regions and different time zones as well. So it makes sense for people not to be receiving calls, emails, and it's better to even send an email. They can wake up and see it. But it's very important that when meetings are being scheduled, that they're scheduled for times that sort of are reasonable for everybody to attend. So just to keep that in mind. Sometimes it can't be avoided, but if it can be helped, please schedule meetings at times when everybody can attend, at reasonable times. So respect time zones. The number 3 is set an agenda. When people are attending a meeting, they need to know what is going to be discussed during the meeting. This way, it also gives them the opportunity to prepare for any questions or concerns they may have for the topics that are going to be scheduled. So that's point number 3. Just a second. It's getting a little bit colder here now. Okay, point number 4. Dress appropriately. So when you're attending a meeting, just ensure that you're dressing the way that you would dress if you are attending the meeting in person. Sometimes some offices have casual dress codes and this is okay, but what I usually recommend is if you're meeting with a client and the dress code for the client is a little bit different from yours, then it's more polite to follow the client's dress code. If you can't help it, that's fine, but it's just a nice thing to do. It just shows that you respect them. Number 5 is arrive early. There's nothing as bad as having to wait for other people when a meeting has been scheduled and they're aware that the meeting is for that particular time. Usually, the host should send a reminder before the meeting occurs that the meeting is going to be happening at so time. It's also possible that some people may be attending another meeting, but it's good as somebody who is working with other people to make sure that there's no overlap of your meetings. But if it can be avoided, it's good to send a quick note to say, hey, I won't be able to make it on time. Please give me 5 minutes or 10 minutes so I'm not able to attend. I'll be looking forward to the notes for the meeting. So it's polite to do that. The next is come prepared. So if you're the host or you're presenting during the meeting, just make sure that you've prepared ahead of time to ensure that you're talking about what you need to talk about. You can't come and be fumbling during a meeting. So come prepared, and it also allows other people to prepare questions ahead of time. So anticipate those questions and come prepared with what you want to present. Give a grace period. As I said, some people might be coming late for the meeting, so a grace period of maybe 2, 3 to 5 minutes is okay. The next is contribute during the meeting. Just make sure that if you're attending a meeting that you're contributing as well. You're not just leaving other people to talk. And in the same vein, allow others to speak too. That's my next point. Just make sure that if you're the one that is speaking, that other people are allowed to make contributions. The next is please mute your microphone, put off your video. If the meeting insists that your video should be on, then put on your video. It makes sense for your video to be on, but when you're logging in for the meeting, just ensure that your video and microphone are off, and then you can put it on after you attend. We've heard very horrid stories of things that happen when people's microphones have been muted. We are unwittingly participants of conversations that we're not supposed to be included in. So please mute your microphone until you want to speak. The next is use humor sparingly. You might rub people off the wrong way, so just ensure that you're not, being the funny guy of the meeting. Use humor. Just make sure that cultural differences, gender differences are respected, and to make sure that you're not bringing any political opinions and all of that into business meetings. Keep it professional, keep it business-like. The next is to give accolades where due. There are some people that are part of your team that may have included their opinion or helped you to prepare for the meeting or prepare for that particular presentation or project. So give them accolades when due. Don't take all the glory. There's nothing nice about that. Also keep the meeting short. Follow the agenda, and just make sure that you're following what the meeting was supposed to be scheduled to talk about. Don't leave A and talk about B, C, D to Z. Make sure you're only talking about A. The next is be careful with your non-verbal cues, the tapping of the pen, your humming, your dancing, your rolling the chairs. Just be careful of those non-verbal cues. The last thing I want to talk about is allow for questions and feedback. So after the meeting, if there are questions that you can't answer at that point, you can put it in the parking lot and then you can send the response later, and ensure that you're sending it by email so that everybody can benefit from it. Or if your company has an instant messaging channel such as Slack or others, that you take advantage of that. There's a chat functionality in most of these meeting platforms as well. So Zoom has it, Google Meet has it. So if you're using the chat functionality, just ensure that you're just saying things that are related to the meeting and you're not going off board. So just ensure that you're using the chat functionality properly as well. So I don't know if there's anything I've missed. If there's anything I've missed, let me know in the comment section. Just make sure that you write it out there, and we'll be able to respond and know if yes, that's something that has happened. If you have any horrid stories of things that have happened during online meetings that you want to share with us, please do so in the comment section as well. I'm just wishing you a wonderful year ahead. 2024 is going to be marvelous for each and every one of us. So just enjoy your holidays. Make sure that when you're making those New Year resolutions, that you make New Year resolutions that are actually practical. And I'm hoping that you all smash your year. So good luck for the year ahead and happy holidays. Bye for now. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and continue to support the channel. See you next time. Bye now.